Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the greatest race in human history, 800 years of population change.
That's right, Jim. We're starting in the year 1200, and India is already in first place.
India leading with 120 million. China a close second.
Europe is way behind. Agriculture-based economies dominate the leaderboard.
Very quiet start. Nothing changing at the top yet.
Medieval world is stable, but stability never lasts.
France and Italy hanging on to the top 10.
Kublai Khan is ruling much of Asia right about now.
The Mongol Empire has linked east and west. Trade is booming.
That connection will have consequences, though.
Steady race for now. India and China neck and neck at the top.
Famines hitting Europe. The Great Famine of 1315 is coming.
Rough century for Europe. Bad weather, crop failures.
And it's about to get much, much worse.
The top still holds, but tension is building. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Something's happening in Europe. France is falling, Italy crashing.
This is the Black Death, Jim. The plague is wiping out 1/3 of Europe's population.
Absolutely devastating. Entire cities emptying out.
Asia got hit too, but recovery was faster. The top two barely budge.
Europe trying to rebuild. Slow process.
Meanwhile, the Ming Dynasty is rising fast in China.
China making steady gains now.
Zheng He's treasure fleets are sailing. Ming power is at its peak.
India still holding first place, but the gap is shrinking.
China's agricultural revolution is feeding more and more people.
The race for number one is heating up.
Here comes the printing press in Europe. Knowledge is about to spread.
Europe slowly coming back. Germany gaining ground.
The world is about to get much smaller. Columbus is only 17 years away.
We can feel it, folks. Change is coming.
Columbus just landed. Everything is about to change.
China and India neck and neck. Who will take the lead? And look at that. China is making its move, overtaking India for the top spot.
The Ming Dynasty, Jim, agricultural revolution, stable governance. China takes the lead.
China pulling away now. Clear number one.
And something terrible happening in the Americas.
Meanwhile, Mexico and Brazil completely wiped out.
European diseases. Smallpox devastated indigenous populations. A 90% collapse.
90%. Let that sink in.
The worst demographic catastrophe in recorded history.
China and India now completely dominating the leaderboard.
17th century. The Little Ice Age is making life harder everywhere.
Russia climbing slowly. Spain holding its ground.
"30 Years' War devastating Central Europe. Germany losing millions.
China still dominant. India strong second.
The Qing Dynasty just replaced the Ming, but population growth continues.
Steady, steady at the top.
New World crops reaching Asia: potatoes, corn, sweet potatoes.
These crops can feed way more people. Asia's population is about to explode.
Qing China is entering its golden age.
China pulling further ahead. Massive lead now.
Europe recovering, France strong, Russia rising.
And the pace is picking up. Everyone's gaining ground.
The American Revolution just started. A new nation is being born.
The Industrial Revolution is taking off in Britain.
Better medicine, better food. The world population is about to explode.
Napoleon just defeated. Europe reshuffling.
Mass immigration to the Americas. The USA is growing fast.
Irish potato famine. Ireland losing millions to death and migration.
U.S. Civil War. Brutal toll on the American population.
Russia surging. Germany unified and growing.
Japan is modernizing fast after the Meiji Restoration.
We just crossed 1.6 billion people worldwide, a historic milestone.
Electric light, vaccines, better hygiene. Child mortality is crashing.
World War I just ended. Flu pandemic killed 50 million, but the population keeps climbing.
Great Depression hitting hard, but birth rates stay high.
World War II ending. Unimaginable death toll in Europe and Asia.
Post-war baby boom. China and India both surging now.
China pulling away from the pack. Over 700 million and climbing.
India slower but steady. The gap is closing.
Both giants over 1 billion now. Unbelievable numbers.
China's one-child policy is slowing them down. India doesn't have that break.
Here comes Nigeria. Africa's giant climbing up. Pakistan too.
The rising stars are all in Africa and South Asia.
It's getting tight at the top. India reeling in China.
Just a few million apart now. This is incredible.
Oh my, oh my! Ladies and gentlemen, you are witnessing history. India has overtaken China.
Jim, this is the first time since 1200 that India is number one again. 800 years, full circle.
What a race, folks! From 120 million to over 1.4 billion, India is back on top.
And the race isn't over. By 2050, Nigeria, Pakistan, Ethiopia will all be top contenders.
Which country shocked you the most? Drop a comment and subscribe for more epic data races.